Hi friends, I received a box. Oh my god, I was gonna say at the end of my video. No, I received the box like 2 days ago. I figured let's go ahead and unbox it. It is Eyescream Beauty. Which box is it, girl? I don't know if it's December or if it's November's because I'm a space cadet, so we're gonna find out together. Just so that you guys know, it is December 9th when I am pre-filming this. So it could be the December box or it could be, what is it? What was I gonna say? November's. So this time around, they sent over the little chrome tier, their bag, as they've been doing, and their cajita. We're gonna go ahead and unbox all three here today. I always like starting off with the little chrome one. If you want all the details on the price points for the tiers and stuff like that, any promos that they have going on, make sure you check the description box below. I also have my most recent 5 videos listed in the description box as well. If you missed any of my videos, I know a lot of people have been like, where'd you go? I feel like I haven't seen you. I've been here. It's just YouTube is not pushing notifications and stuff like that, and we're kind of like, it sucks. It sucks for sure. So with this tier, every single month you would get 3 Duochrome little loose powder eyeshadows, and every month you're going to get 3 different colors. So far I haven't received any duplicate in colors. I know when this launched, I have a fan on, so I'm hoping this is not gonna blow away. But when this launched, it like sold out immediately, which I think is awesome for the brand. I'm trying to give you a really good close-up. Here is color number 1. Here is number 2, and I can't tilt it even more because otherwise, again, it's gonna like fall over. And then look at this pink madness. Here are the 3 shades for the month. Oh my goodness. See how pretty they are? They like have a shift. And then the one that I want on my eyes right now, it's silver. So what I'm gonna do, I usually would do this with a brush, but I already have some on my finger. Just gonna tap this. And then with a brush that's clean, no product on it, I'm just gonna kind of blend it out a little bit so it's not like chunky anywhere. So if you want full opacity, you can use their like fixing fluid, or if you want like cute little shimmer like this, just kind of tap it on with a brush very lightly. But look at how pretty that shimmer is. It's very frosty. Okay, so that was bag number 1, 3 Duochromes. We're gonna go to bag number 2, which is the bigger subscription. You're gonna get at least 3 full-size beauty products, makeup usually. Normally we get like a little note like this. This is November's. I got it late, but this is November's. Here we have a pencil. It is a lip liner. It's a sculpting lip liner by Pretty Privilege in red. It's not red. It looks like this, right? But look at the swatch. It's not really red. It's actually more of a burnt orange. It's okay. I wouldn't say it's the most amazing thing. Then again, it's only $4. I feel like it's not necessarily a gel, but it's also not tough. It glides. It kind of looks as it's going on like a coloring pencil, if you will. Then we're gonna go in with a setting spray, which I thought was a body spray because of the packaging. It's gonna look like this. It is by Beauty Creations. It is the Dragon Fruit setting spray. Well, I'm not going anywhere. Let's see how this goes. I love dragon fruit, by the way. Oh, that smells kind of like a dragon fruit blend of something. This sprayer sucks. Look, look, do you see those bubbles? Look, I'm like, oh, not on my camera, girl. Like, I'm trying to spray and I feel like everything else is getting wet but my face. Like, what? Like, okay, now look. I feel like a bit of a mist wants to happen, and it's the lightest amount of anything that I can get, and most of it is like literally seeping out of here and all over me. This normally goes for $7. I can see why. See what I'm saying? And I don't really poo-poo Beauty Creations. I've always said I've tried product that's been great. I've tried product that's been like okay, and I've tried product that was just like bad. So with them, it's typically hit or miss for me. I also ended up getting an eyeshadow palette by Gourmand Girls. It goes for $56. It is called the Trapped palette. If anything, honestly, Gourmand Girls, I've enjoyed their product and their quality is a little more on the uniform side compared to Beauty Creations. I got an email and they did a whole post, and it was a whole thing that Eyescream Beauty is making it a point to like troubleshoot note their little problems when product would arrive broken. And I had mentioned to you guys, I noticed that they're applying these on the pans so that they don't get damaged in transit. And I think it's huge. It's important for them to do that. And oh crap. Oh my. Never mind. I literally dropped one of these thingies and then I see that one and I was like, no, that's the pan. It's not the pan. That's the formula. It's two different shades in the one. Tell me that out of nowhere doesn't look like, oops, the pan, most of it fell off. It didn't. It's just like a two shaded something. I am interested in the mattes. We all know the shimmers and the chromes perform, but how are these mattes? In your face, insane. In your face, insane. I'm excited. Look, this is a palette. I think the palette is fun. It's a bit much for me, very kiddish, but it's fun. Not every palette is gonna be very adult-like or like princess-like. You do get a mirror, which I can appreciate, and then these are all your shades inside of the palette. Nice. These tiers were gifted to me, so it's one of those things like I can be honest with you guys and tell you whether it's good or not, and like I don't care, you know what I mean? I feel like my swatches were a little aggressive, but look at that. I mean, the swatches in my opinion are better than Beauty Creations. Are they like Natasha Denona status? No, but they are pretty good. The shades are nice. I like that color story, so I'm excited to play around with it. And if you're not someone that's into like loose chromes, signing up for their subscription is great because you do get chromes in pretty much every single palette that they feature. Like that's one of the brands that I'm just like, you know, you're gonna get some good chromes. And then we have La Cajita. This box, typically you're gonna get about 5 products, full size. I can't believe I'm just doing November now, but I did get it late. I'm not kidding. Like I got it late. I'm discarding of the little peanuts, which, you know, it's no secret that are annoying to me, but I already saw something that's cool. It's cute. And it's by Beauty Creations. The first item will be a product by ZC. Typically, ZC is offering like chrome gel liners, whether they're like actual gel liners or sometimes they're like the brush tip. Let's see what this is. It literally just says living colorfully, and that's it. What are ya? Are you a mascara? Tube is fun, but ZC always has like nice packaging. Very standard for ZC, but feels like Luxe. But it is a navy blue mascara. It looks black because of how deep it is, but that's fun. It has a little bit of like a strong chemically smell. Here it is described as the waterproof mascara. It goes for $22, long lasting smudge proof. Cool, we're gonna try that. I don't love all waterproof formulas, but I have fallen in love with some by different brands. I also got another product that says Trapped on it. So if you didn't get the palette, you might be able to get this. This goes for $18 and it is a gloss. That's cute. Come on, girl, focus. Here we go. It's kind of like a coral shade. Like I feel like you have to be into reptiles to like walk around with this in your purse, but also I think the shade trumps the packaging. Look at how pretty that is. It is definitely a bright coral. I love glosses that have opacity to it, that has pigment. Plain old gloss is a plain old gloss, but if you can do a 2-in-1, why not? And I would typically apply this on my lips, pero mija, I'm living for my lip shade right now, so I'm not gonna go ahead and do that. I also got the Beauty Creations, the Bratz Duo gel pencil and a liquid liner. I like the packaging. Vamos a ver. This duo goes for $14. Packaging is nice. I feel like I'm missing something. Am I? I am. Because I'm looking at the back, and so the top is supposed to be something, the bottom is something else. Top is something, bottom is something else. We have pencils. We have a white one, and then we have the black. And they're gonna look, I have to find space for swatches, because now at this point, I'm like swatching a whole lot of. Black is standard, and then the white is what people would typically use to make their eyes look lighter. I don't use a white. I either use like a light pink or a beige, like a cream shade, because of my skin complexion. White makes me look crazy. But for people who are much lighter than me, white definitely works. And then look, here you kind of twist, and then you have a liquid liner. How fun is that? So you have it in black, and then you also have it in what I'm assuming is going to be white. How fun! It's Beauty Creations. So I'm open to these. I think this is fun, and the fact that you can just like take the one and you have both. You have the liner for the waterline and the liquid is fun. See, I'm not a Beauty Creations hater. I just don't like to lie about product that's not good quality. You know what I mean? That is nice. It makes sense. And it's like $14 for 2. I ended up getting something else by ZC. Boba blush. Oh, it's a blush. And it goes for $18. Believe it or not, my makeup has been on all day. The only thing I replaced was my lip because I had no lip on at all day. I just applied a gloss. So I got here and I like zhuzhed my hair up just a smidge because it was a hot mess. It was a crazy day today. And I was like, I need some me time. Let me get some filming done and talk with my friends and play with new product. Oh, how cute. It's like a boba cup. Packaging is nice. Thought process is nice. I just don't know that I'd pay $18 for something this tiny. And it's gonna be really pale on my complexion, so it would wash me, like it's gonna make my skin look weird. Although with some bronzer and stuff, like I could make it work. It'll kind of give me that it's cold outside kind of vibe. I'm not fully convinced. It is the only blush that I got in any of these 3 tiers, so I'm gonna play around with it and see. But you see how like I rubbed it off and it just looks ashy? I don't know about that. And then I got another Gourmand palette. This one goes for $40, however. It is called La Petite Maison. Here's your color story. I think it's nice. I don't think it wows me. I feel like out of all of this, there are shades that do not, like the color story, just some of the shades don't make sense. Like this shade wasn't necessary. They could have gone with a cream shade just to kind of like tie it all in, because when it comes to like browns, greens, and even like these oranges and stuff like that, even like that shade there and this one, a nice creamy shade would have tied the entire palette together in my opinion. But that's just me, you know, it's personal preference. There's nothing wrong with that shade. Look, it's not even red, it's like a really deep strawberry. It's nice, and it's nice to have a pop of color. And I always say a pop of color is great as long as you give me a dark brown, and they gave us a dark brown that we could use to smoke out the eye. But it's just one of those things, like I just feel like another shade would have really tied everything together when it came to this palette. I am obsessed with this one. I know it looks like a caca brown situation, but I also feel like that camel shade is so like versatile. You can apply it all over the lid, go in with a little bit of the brown to smoke it out and call it a day, and you're doing the most without really putting a lot of energy. What is wrong? Do you see all of this? We have a lot going on, girl. There was a lot of product. I know this is late, but I can still give you my feedback. Do I think Eyescream Beauty is a subscription service that is worth giving a try? Yes. I also feel like if you're gonna go in and give it a try, go with the box. It is great that they're offering more affordable tiers, a tier specifically for shimmer. So if you want the chrome, you have that. And the tier, I want to say the bag is like $13, and then you have to pay for the shipping. The fact that they're offering an affordable tier is also wonderful. But like if you can afford the box, I feel like the box is usually a really great hit. Then again, if you can get both, I'm getting no commissions out of this. I swear to you, I'm just being honest. I tend to compare the bag and the box, and a lot of times the bag is really nice, and then the box comes with more product, and the box kind of trumps it. So I usually like compare. I think both were really nice this time around. I don't know what December is going to hold. I don't know what's coming in December, but I do feel like this product was really nice. You couldn't go wrong with either of the two. Now I do these unboxings because I know a lot of you guys are in the search for beauty products that are going to be affordable, and you want to get a lot of bang for your buck. But also a lot of you guys do actually have an active subscription with Eyescream Beauty. So what I want to know is, what tier do you have, and why do you keep yours open? I keep unboxing it because I have so much fun, and I'm all about maximizing funds. So if we can get for like $30 semi 5 great full-size products, why not? All right, friends, and that is going to be the end of today's video. If you're still here, that means you made it all the way through and you are a real one. I really appreciate you, so thank you. And listen, you don't have to go anywhere. YouTube is going to recommend 2 videos here on screen they believe you're really going to enjoy, so I hope you consider checking it out. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.